Hey guys, it's Ruby here from the Sports Gazette. Now, it's Women's Football weekend, so despite the men being on international break, there are still some seriously good club fixtures to look out for. So if you're not into watching women's football yet, this is definitely the weekend to start. All the games in the WSL and the Championship are available to watch, so I thought I'd come on here and give you my top 3 WSL games to look out for this weekend. Okay, so first up, it's got to be the North London derby, Tottenham versus Arsenal. Now, this clash may not hold as much hostility as the men's does, but it is quickly becoming a fixture to look out for since Tottenham were promoted to the WSL in 2019. Arsenal are on top form under their new manager, Jonas Eidevall, and have won all their games in the WSL this season. That includes a 3-2 victory over their closest rivals and current champions Chelsea on the opening weekend of the season. The Gunners haven't conceded in the league since that game and have scored a whopping 23 goals in 6 games, leaving them top of the WSL coming into this match. But Tottenham have also started the season strong and currently sit third in the league. They actually managed to keep up with Arsenal for the first 4 games of the season, including a surprising and potentially contentious win over Man City away from home. They've only taken 1 point from their last 2 games, which was earned from a 95th minute goal against Man United last weekend to get a 1-1 draw. The last match between these two sides was the FA Cup quarter-finals at the end of September. That game ended 5-1 to the Gunners. It has to be said, Arsenal have got to be the favourites going into this game. But 5 of Spurs' 8 league goals this season have come in the last 10 minutes of the match, so it's not easy to rule them out until the full-time whistle is blown. Next up, it's Man City versus Chelsea. Now, this would usually be considered one of the top 6 games of the WSL season and a potential title decider. It's not quite the same this season, but I think it's still one to look out for. The last match between these two was only 2 weeks ago in the semi-final of the FA Cup, where Chelsea brushed City aside pretty easily in a 3-0 win. By their standards, Man City have had a terrible start to the season. They're currently sitting 7th and with a -1 goal difference. To put that into context for anyone who may not know, City lost out on the WSL title last year by only 3 points. In fairness though, they have been missing 10 senior players to injury. This includes star players such as Steph Haunton, Lucy Bronze, Chloe Kelly, and even their first and second choice goalkeepers. Chelsea, on the other hand, are flying again this season. They're currently second in the league, 3 points off top placed Arsenal, and have won all their matches bar that first game of the season against the Gunners. Their squad is just so strong, it's scary for any team to come up against, never mind Man City with all their injuries and a third choice goalkeeper. Chelsea will also be coming into this match with bucket loads of confidence after a 7-0 victory over Servette in the Champions League midweek. Again, I think we have another clear favourite here in Chelsea. But as we all know, anything is possible in football. Scorn City may pull one out of the bag and try and turn their season round. Their manager, Gareth Taylor, will certainly be hoping so. And finally, it's Everton versus Man United. Despite spending pretty big in the summer, Everton have had a rocky start to the season. They currently sit 10th place in the WSL, having lost 4 of their 6 matches and beating only 9th place Reading and 11th place Birmingham. However, their newly appointed manager, Jean-Luc Vasseur, is a proven winner, having won the Champions League with Lyon in 2020. This will be only his second WSL game in charge, so the Toffees will be hoping his winning ways start to take effect. As for Man United, they'll feel super hard done by after their draw with Tottenham at the weekend. They were 1-0 up until the 95th minute when Percival scored an equaliser for Spurs to snatch the win from the Red Devils. Man United currently sit 5th in the WSL, but if they win and Brighton and Spurs lose, they'll shoot up to 3rd place. This is definitely the hardest match to call, but I have a feeling that Everton might just get that new manager bounce and battle out the win.